family. The first thing on my mind today was just thinking about how powerful the mind is. Even when I think about myself from day to day or week to week, I am so motivated on certain days, and then other days that I was just so motivated to do that thing, whether it's working out or cranking out some writing or a project, and it just takes 10 times energy. And I just have to remind myself of the power of my mind to tell myself I can do this, I want to do this, and to remind myself of the potentiality that God has given me. You can see how powerful the mind is, even by examples of amazing, legendary people. For some reason, I was thinking about especially Helen Keller and Andre 3000. Two people from completely different generations, to completely different centuries even. Andre 3000 is someone who I admire phenomenally because he is a musical, lyrical genius. And I'm sure thousands, millions of people who crave for his music and just could not understand, where is he? Why is he not creating when he is such a master of creation? And then I learned that he actually has a social disorder. He's public about that. He has a social disorder as far as fear of being with people and even insecurities regarding what he can contribute. And that makes me so sad because I feel like the world is just literally deprived of even more of the gift that God has given him. And the only reason we're not getting this gift is because of how he perceives his mind, how he perceives things in his mind himself. And then I look at someone like Helen Keller, who cannot see, or could not see rather. She was blind and she could not hear. And yet there was no limitation that you could put on her. And so she destined herself to produce and to contribute. And that is the power that she gave herself. And I look at ourselves and I look at myself and I wonder, how am I limiting myself today? What is the power that God has given me that I am not tapping into because I'm limiting myself? Because I say, oh, I can't do this. I don't have the energy to do this, or I don't feel like doing this, or someone else is doing this better than me. All of these fake limitations that we give ourselves robs the world of what God has given us to give them. So I just say that today, if you could just look at yourself, look at what have you been gifted to do? What are you not doing that you can do? What extra push can you give that you have not given because of a lack of confidence or a lack of perceived power? And believe in yourself and claim that energy, claim that strength, claim that gift, that talent that God has given you, because the mind is so powerful and we have yet no idea of what we can tap into if we just allow ourselves to be generous to ourselves, generous to others, and receive the generosity that God has given us.